think it sounds good.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Welcome.
All right, guys. So welcome back to this channel.
Welcome, guys, to a new part. No, I was kidding.
No, what I said welcome back. No, so all right, guys, welcome to this channel, to this brand new podcast. So this is a podcast that Kevin and I, we had the idea, from a very while back. Since we ever first met, I think we talked about having a podcast, and we didn't really want to just talk about it, but we actually wanted to actually implement it and put to work on the podcast. So we were at the gym today with Kevin. We were thinking of names, and I think we're gonna call this name. We haven't told you yet,
what is it?
but I think officially we're gonna call this podcast the OK Podcast.
You get it? Yeah.
You get it, right? You get it.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Otto and Kevin, the OK.
The OK Podcast.
The
Otto and
podcast.
Kevin.
What do you think, bro? OK podcast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes,
The
sir.
OK. Because if people ask you like, what do you listen to? The OK Podcast.
The OK
Like it's
podcast.
okay. It's like a plain words, right? But yeah, guys. So I hope you guys enjoy this type of podcast. We're gonna try to be as neutral as possible. And today,
What do you mean?
no, like we're gonna be like ourselves,
Oh.
and like try
What
to
about
talk.
what about NOK podcast?
That's true.
I was thinking and, but Kevin
No,
said
like
and.
AN OK podcast.
That's what I was
OK
thinking.
podcast, yeah.
But I think the okay. I don't know.
I think NOK podcast.
And
sounds
okay
cool.
podcast.
Oh yeah.
Like
Okay,
an
and-
OK podcast. So
Oh, yeah.
you're assigning it like
Okay.
Like-
oh what's the answer? NOK podcast.
And
And
OK.
okay.
podcast.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah.
So now you guys gonna see an because of Abraham. No, just kidding. But yeah, guys, I hit the like button and subscribe to this channel, guys, and I hope you guys enjoy it, and leave in the comments down below anything you guys want to leave. I hope that you guys get something out of this podcast. This podcast is like with the idea of to kind of motivate you guys and kind of like not only be like entertaining, but in a way kind of like motivate, inspire, educate, a little bit of everything. So yeah. So today we have a special guest straight from UC Irvine.
Yes, sir.
Yes. He's a mechanical engineer. He built a car already for Formula One,
Yes.
and his name is Abraham Diaz.
Lincoln.
Thank you guys for having me.
Welcome, Spurt.
Appreciate it. I had to travel so long, so far away. We're in Canada right now.
Guys,
Oh
we
my
paid so much
God.
for his flight for him to come.
Yes.
Thank you guys for covering the costs.
I know, right?
Thank you guys.
Because of you guys' donations, we were able to bring Abraham.
For real.
To here.
No, yeah. So Abraham, tell us a little bit about who are you?
Yeah.
What you're doing? Your age?
All right,
what grade you're
here's
in?
my little interview right
Yeah,
here. So
tell us a little bit about
I'm
you.
11 years old. I
Bruh.
go to Lone Tree
11 years
Elementary
old?
School.
Yes.
Nah,
He's
so
the 11-year-old prodigy.
okay, I'm currently 19. I go to UCI, like my brother said. Majoring in mechanical engineering, about to go to my third year. And yeah, just learning a lot throughout the way. Being humbled every single day as I go. But yeah, thank you guys for having me too. I appreciate it. So they've always like been saying this like about the podcast idea too, and now I want to be the first guest because why not? But then
It's like
no, go ahead.
I was gonna say it's our podcast, bro.
Yeah.
No, I'm just a guest.
Hey, bro.
I'm a guest. But yeah,
My man Kevin talking with his mic all the way over here. My man's forgetting he's on the podcast.
bro, his
My
mic
man's
is gonna be all
chilling
over
with
there.
With his mic.
But yeah, so this is obviously like our first time in a podcast, so we're not like used to it completely, or at least like I'm not.
Right.
But yeah, if you guys don't know, like we also do like the separate channels and all
Yeah.
that.
That's what's up,
Otis
that's what's
Tube, Deli FB,
got
Avlogs.
My man's already plugging in.
I gotta say you guys first.
Now, yeah. Oh, yeah, guys. So I forgot to say that. Like he was
Yeah.
saying, like we have our separate channels, and they're gonna be in the link down below. So our separate channels, you guys
Yeah.
can check us out. But like Abraham said, this is our first time, so we're gonna be a little bit like off, a little bit nervous, But I feel like everything it takes time and practice. But I hope you guys like stay in tune with what we say,
Yeah.
That's what's up, bro.
As long as you have a good audio quality,
Yeah.
you'll keep people
Right.
hearing.
All right,
it.
Kevin, tell us a little bit about you. Who are you?
So like what?
Like what you do, what school you go to, what you're studying.
¿De qué te dedicas?
¿A qué te dedicas? Yeah, so bueno, my name is Kevin. I go to Sacramento State University. I'm 20 years old, studying design. And that's what's up. That's dope, bro.
Nice.
All right, so my name is Josue Diaz, also known as Otis Tube on YouTube.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
25. I'm 26 years old. I just graduated from UC Davis with the major of neurobiology, physiology, and behavior. Yeah, bro. I just graduated on June 10th last year, 2022, and right now I'm currently just studying for the MCAT to go into medical school. And then as a hobby, just making this podcast and vlogs.
Nice.
And vlogs and making the podcast and practicing the trumpet too.
Oh yeah. So I've been practicing the trumpet. Been playing for about 8 months already with the church. I go to ICDM, and I just been playing the trumpet there and just been like practicing.
Plays pretty darn good.
Oh,
Yeah, I appreciate it.
yeah. You should also say like what church we go to, like stuff like
Oh
that.
yeah, let's
No,
do it. Yeah, I go to Ministerios de Benecer, ICDM in Antioch.
That's what's up.
I mean Abraham too, but he lives in Irvine, so
oh,
he's mostly over there.
yeah. You know what's funny? I love how you didn't mention he's your brother, bro.
Oh yeah, so Abraham is my brother. He
He's your brother, bro.
yeah, he's my younger brother, guys. So he's my younger brother, and I have a younger sister too. But we're 3. So and then Kevin is
Yeah. I
Kevin's
got
my
3.
friend.
I got 3 brothers too.
yeah, right.
Sheesh.
Yeah, dude.
That's
All right.
up.
Let's start this off
Yeah,
with a
let's start
good
it.
topic.
Let's start it.
Sir.
But
What
a
is-
little bit, like before I wanted
Yeah.
to like your topic, like tell us
Oh,
what you
yeah.
did. Tell them about like the Baja.
I got you.
Just
Hey,
make it
Kevin.
like bring it down a little bit, chop it down so
All
they
right.
can understand what
All
you
right.
did.
Long story short, guys. So in my second year, in fall quarter of my second year, I decided to pretty much get into a senior project design where I could get experience on manufacturing, designing, pretty much like engineering as a whole, and of course this is like non-paid, non-profit, but it is under the school's name. So when we go to competition, all that, we represent UC Irvine. Same thing with like UCLA, Cal Poly, all those other schools.
Yeah.
So my mind was like, okay, what is in my interest and what is offered at the school. So one that came to mind and that many friends had told me about was Baja, which is pretty much an off-road vehicle that we built from scratch. So we built a chassis, we machine weld, we lathe a lot of parts together. We also like build a powertrain from scratch. The engine itself has to be like the same for every single school in the SAE program. SAE is pretty much like the organization that puts the competition together and all that.
But there was different groups, right? So like you had a different specific group that you guys were doing different stuff.
Yes, so there's different sub teams, 5 different sub teams in the team itself. So in UCI, I was a part of the powertrain sub team. So
What is the powertrain?
it focuses on the engine, the driveline. So pretty much what makes the wheels turn, pretty much on all 4 corners.
Powertrain.
And then we have the chassis sub team, which makes the roll cage. We have the suspension, we have brakes, and we have data acquisition or like human interface and all that.
That's so cool.
So that's pretty much like all in them together. We work into building a car from scratch, and that we make sure that it passes every single technical inspection that is brought to us for competition, or else we can't pass, or else we can't qualify, pretty much.
Yeah.
And that's the intricacy of it, that we have to dedicate not just what we want, but what we need to follow. So it's not always about what we want, but that's what we got to learn to
obey orders.
yeah, but we just gotta like have an open mind, you know, every single time. Like you can't. There's rules for a reason, right? And then there.
Because you don't want the car breaking down.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
so if we have a
exactly.
different rule that is like out of the ordinary, then
You're gonna break
most
down.
likely breaks down. Yeah. So pretty much that's what it is. We painted the car like blackish, like dark pink. It was the idea of
White pink.
the chassis, huh?
White pink.
It was the idea of the chassis members.
Yeah.
They had the word in it.
So you're telling me? I remember you told me that one time you just came up and they just had it pink already, right?
No,
Or
I had to paint it with
Oh.
them. Because I was like one of the only ones that knew how to paint in the. But no, it was they decided it. Cause I was only a second year at the time,
Yeah.
right? And so
Also, the seniors decided pink.
yes, there you
Oh,
go.
the seniors.
That's it. Yeah.
So the cool thing about this is that you went all the way to Washington, right?
Yeah.
So tell them a little about your experience, like in Washington. How was it?
Okay,
How was
so,
Washington
so here's
State?
here was the
Yeah.
competition, right? So, as we built the car together, we put on the trailer, and we we pretty much started our drive all the way up into Washington. 16-hour drive. Not that long compared to AF1 though. In UC Irvine, they had to drive to Michigan. So that's like what? How many hours is that?
That's like 36 hours or like 24.
Almost like a whole day
days.
and like 2 days for sure. And so for us, we had to drive up there, and then we spent a whole week up there. The first day, I guess you could call it, on Monday, we pretty much set up the whole. Make sure like everything was tech ready. We made sure there was no sharp corners in every aspect of the vehicle. We made sure that everything was nice and tight. Everything was torqued down, like every bolt and all that. I made sure that we were just pretty much reading the rule book and all that. And then on Tuesday, we were checking out the track. We were walking the track, what we're gonna go through, like the race track. And
My man said walking. You fell, huh?
And I fell. I have a video of it, but I don't know if we could edit that in. But it's funny, bro.
Yeah.
But
it was like a downhill.
and
right?
I hurt my foot real bad, guys. And I was playing soccer
I
on
forgot you
Sunday.
injured it, bro.
Yeah, dude. I was still playing
He
on
showed me
it.
the video of him falling.
Oh hell no, bro. I don't
You
want
can hear the.
I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that video, bro.
You don't want to see that video, bro? It's too gory, bro.
But tell them tell them the experience of like competing with other universities.
Yes,
Like,
dude.
how was it?
So think of it as like a retiro. If you guys are coming from like ICDM or like church
Stockton.
and all that, it's pretty much like a retiro. There's like we have like different games. You remember that egg game back then in in Diferentes?
Egg game?
Yeah.
Yeah, the egg game.
Or like the bag hopping.
Yeah,
game?
that one,
Yeah.
that one. And so we pretty much like there's different like
Oh, you guys did camping?
different groups, right?
Y'all did camping over there? Like y'all slept in?
Oh no,
No, they
hotels.
stay in
It was in
hotels.
hotels though.
Oh, hotels.
But just think of it as like the groups, the competitiveness, I guess you
Okay,
could say.
okay.
So you could
Yeah.
win for like your church and all that. So it's kind of like so
Wait, your volume is a little bit low for some reason.
all right.
Ah, yeah, it's good, it's good, it's good.
all right.
Wait, so is it low right? My bad. So is
No,
it
you're
low?
good.
Just a little
Like
bit.
right here is low, huh?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, but let me turn it up there.
Yeah. Let's see. But
the
yeah,
intermission. So pretty much, being with other schools is really cool because you know that
You get to meet new people.
there's much more competition than you think. Even if you think that one school might be like trash, for example, like a state university, bro, heck no, they're
Nah.
the most prepared that you've
They're
probably
good.
ever seen.
They're
Right.
good.
And just because like for example like UCLA, UCI, dude, it's we weren't the best. Like we were in like mid 30s compared to the all 87 universities.
So it was
And
87, and you guys played.
We played like 31st, 32nd.
and then UCLA.
32nd.
Third,
No,
29th,
30th.
29th, 30.
29, yeah.
I forgot exactly.
So there were 38 universities.
No, oh wait, no, 87 in total.
Oh wait, my
87.
bad.
Yeah, no,
38.
yeah.
There's 87 universities,
Yeah.
and then you guys made 38. That's good.
Yeah,
I'm at 31.
no, but 30.
Yeah.
Honestly, at this point though, we did have a point deduction because of a certain like something in the rule inspection that we didn't pass.
Yeah.
But it was so minimal, but they were really stingy about it, so we got like points knocked
Hey,
out.
but if you think about it, it's like
Yeah.
every detail matters, huh?
Every detail matters. See, that's the thing. You have to follow every single rule book.
Hey, but you know
About
what I
it.
think is cool?
Yeah.
This was your second year, but once you're a senior, now you're gonna be like a veteran, bro.
But that's the thing, yeah. So pretty much that now I'm like seeing what other projects I could join and all that,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
So that's why I wanna put my work out there too, not just like in one group, right? Because most of my team were seniors and they all graduated, so it's like damn, like I'm not gonna be able to have that connection no more. But we will see. That's for the future to
Right.
hold for us later on.
Something that I was seeing is like I feel like what matters the most though is like whoever gets to raise the most money is more prone to get more like
Dude.
closer to the first place.
Facts.
Because I was seeing here, I don't know, but I'm looking at Baja from 2022.
Yeah.
It says that they raised about 6,000. Do you know how much you guys raised for yours? Like
Only
this year?
1,000, huh?
Wait, for money? We didn't raise for money.
You guys didn't? But here I was seeing that but 2020. This was not when you were in. I think this was the previous one.
I
It
didn't know
said-
that.
Yeah, it said they're aiming to raise about 6,000 fund for materials, parts, and tools.
Oh no, they mean to build the car.
Oh, to build it.
Yeah, so some schools
budget.
Yeah, but the minimal budget, but they could go over that.
that's true,
if
that's true.
if the school has much more money, then you have to like.
That's true.
Yeah, that's what I'm
you,
saying.
You could go higher.
Like, imagine there's some schools that have way more money, or
Yeah.
imagine kids that have rich parents.
Montreal.
Yeah, like that.
No, that's what I'm
Like,
saying.
Whooped
Because
us,
Yeah.
dude.
because
They were
because what
crazy.
was I gonna say? MIT went. Massachusetts Institute of Technology went, and they placed third, right?
They placed like fourth.
They
place.
placed on the top 4, which is
Yeah.
good. But who placed on top 1 was what? Montreal?
It was Montreal. Yeah, it was a school in Canada.
was
Not
a
even the
private
United
school, right?
States.
Canada,
Yeah, exactly.
a private school in Canada.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And,
But they had the thing is they had a budget that's crazy, huh? That's why.
Yeah. I tried talking to some of the Montreal people.
And they
too.
didn't wanna talk to you, huh?
No, they don't even understand English.
Oh, for real?
Most of the time, they don't understand English,
They
bro.
probably speak French.
Yeah, they do speak French.
Are you serious?
Oui.
Con razón, entonces.
Oui.
Uh-huh.
Bonjour, like that.
Bonjour.
Yeah. Nah, they spoke hecka fluent.
That's crazy.
But
though.
yeah, and then second place was like Cornell University, and then it was
that's
Michigan State.
Because Cornell went, Michigan State, Columbia went.
Yeah.
The only universities that didn't go, surprisingly, is Harvard and Stanford.
UC Davis
And
as
UC
well.
Davis.
And UC
Did it.
Davis.
Don't exclude me out, bro.
UC Berkeley. Yeah, bro, don't exclude him. I feel like if others,
Hey, pero.
there's also schools from other countries too, by the way.
Oh yeah, I forgot there was a Mexican all girls team.
Brazilian?
Yeah, so there's Colombians, from
Colombians?
France as well.
De Colombia.
Yeah, France, Mexico, not Brazil actually. I'm blinking out.
Brazil.
Argentina,
Brazil.
Argentina,
Argentina.
Spain. I forgot what other
Mexico,
ones were
no?
there. No, yeah, but there was a lot of Central Americans.
Damn. Hey,
Central
but
Americans.
that was impressive though. The Mexican team had an all-female species.
Yeah, there was one of them that was all female. So, but even in our team, it was really diverse.
You had a black guy,
But-
Indian guy,
Yeah, you pretty much had everything.
That's what's up,
yeah,
bro.
yeah, you had
melting pot.
and there was other teams that like I don't know, it's just, you don't see that much diversity. So I feel like we should have gone some credit for that, but I guess they don't
Yeah.
care.
That's
The
what's up,
organization.
bro. That's what's up.
But honestly, like it was really fun though. Once we placed that, our car one of our drivers crashed in the middle of the endurance race.
That's
with
true.
4 hours of driving straight. Not straight in a row, but like 4 hours nonstop. And one of our drivers crashed and
You
pretty
got
much
out.
halted us. We went to our pit stop. We fixed it, welded on a new chassis member, and we went back on the track for like a minute or two, and before it
crazy.
finished.
That's nice. If you guys want to see like behind the scenes of this, you guys can check out his channel when he posts it.
Yes.
It's gonna be on his channel. You guys can
Yeah.
tune in and watch it.
Full
be good.
full recap.
Yeah.
It's
Full
gonna be on the
recap
channel.
about
the
everything.
movie Baja Blast, the movie, bro.
Baja Blast.
Or not Baja
Dude, they
Blast. SAA
Dude,
Baja Blast.
you know what my
SAA
idea
Baja.
was? You know why my idea was? Coloring the car Baja Blast color. No
Are
one
you
has
serious?
ever done
What
that.
color is that?
It's like
a
green.
light green?
It's like Nardo green, but lighter.
never seen Baja Blast
Search up Nardo green.
Nardo green.
It's supposedly gray, but you can also search up green because
Is that
Nardo.
what Baja means?
What?
No,
No, the Baja just okay. So the definition of Baja is Baja racing originated in Baja, California. So
That's what I
Mexico.
thought. That's what I thought.
And then they have big suspension, big wheels, but normal car. So it's kind of like looking at Formula One, right? So they got their own designs and all that. This is Baja too. Like they design from the very beginning.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why the Taco Bell drink is Baja Blast because it's like greenish.
It's a Taco Bell drink.
I think so. Yeah, but
Baja Blast is a Taco Bell drink.
yeah, but I was thinking about that color, but I guess not.
That would have been cool.
Yeah, it would have been cool, but it's okay. So, pretty much Baja. Yeah, it comes from Baja, California. The name of it because there's a lot of areas where you could off road and all that.
That's what's up. A ver
Not-
cuando vamos.
Huh?
A ver cuando vamos.
I
know,
I've
right?
always wanted to go to Baja.
So Kevin said he's gonna sign up for the next competition, guys, for UC.
No, I will.
For Sac State.
For
I mean.
Sac
I will.
State.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You signed up already?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet, but I'm gonna do it.
You're gonna design?
Did
You're
you imagine?
You're gonna design the panels?
Did you imagine?
I feel like Kevin's the type of people who be like, "Hey, just give me a Harvard application. Let me just sign up real quick."
Let me sign up.
Yeah, tripping, bro.
Wait, cure for cancer? Let me sign up real quick.
Let me sign up for it, bro.
All right, guys. So a little bit like change of topic. We've been hitting the gym lately with Kevin. So I've been trying to train Kevin a little bit at the gym, and he's been having a little bit of gym transformation. How do you feel at the gym?
At the gym?
Yeah.
Flex for us.
How do you feel? We actually went this morning.
Yeah,
you know
well, we
what's
did.
funny?
We went
'Cause-
this morning. This guy overslept.
No, I said wake up 9, and then you texted me like 9.
You didn't say wake up at 9. You said to meet up at the gym at 9, and I texted him at 8:55, and you texted me at 9:40?
Yeah, 9:40.
He said, "Good morning, bro." My man overslept.
That was funny. And it's funny because when we got at the gym, since this is our first podcast, I was like, "Hey, Kevin, so today we're not gonna talk." I don't know, it feels better. So it's funny because when we got at the gym, I was like, "Kevin, I'm not gonna talk much because I want to save it for the podcast." So that's why we weren't talking at the.
They were literally silent in the gym, not even talking.
I just put my headphones on. And just
Pure weights.
Yeah, there will be times where when we've been going to the gym for like 2 weeks. He's been teaching me and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But there will be times where we would go in the gym at like what 10.
Yeah,
10:30?
10 in the morning, yeah.
10 in the morning, and then we would get out like at what, 1?
Oh yeah, one time
We
we
would just
10.
talk way too much sometimes.
Yeah,
Huh?
it was like the very first times I feel like we went like we were just talking a lot, and I feel like I don't know, it's just
Wasting hella time in the gym.
Yeah.
One time we went at 10:30, and when we noticed it was already like one something.
He was like 1.
Yeah, so it took a heck long, but
But time flies though.
it does.
When you're at the gym, time flies.
It does.
Well, if you're not like if you don't hate
exactly, yeah. Tell them your experience at the gym. How do you feel?
it. So my experience at the gym, how I feel is honestly like
Bendecido.
I think bendecido. Like I think it's good. I think it's good the fact that like I'm getting into shape and stuff. Like I haven't seen that much progress.
Yeah. So you're trying to say my workouts don't work?
Nah, bro. Cause don't you tell me that it takes months?
Yeah, it takes time. Yeah, it takes
So
months.
that's why, because I think it takes time. But I'm looking forward to see qué tal. So we're gonna get hard, huh? We're gonna be
Yeah.
going heavyweights and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Hey, but the question is, you should be
Bodybuilding?
telling me.
Uh-huh.
Have you seen progress? Like, what's up with you, bro? How do you
Yeah.
think I'm going so far?
No, I think you're doing good, bro. Cause I think it was yesterday we hit chest, and actually you were able to lift more, a lot more than from the beginning when you first started.
That's what's up.
Yeah, but the thing I think is a little bit hard is the food, you know. Because I have a funny story.
That's the thing about it. That's the
Kevin.
thing about it. The food is because Otto's on a strict diet.
No, I mean,
And I have
that
to get
strict,
used to
but
on a strict diet. Yeah, you are, bro.
It's not that strict,
you
but
are, bro.
I try.
Have a story?
Try.
What's the story?
So what's the story, bro?
What's the story?
All right, so the story was that so last week on Tuesday we went to In-N-Out, right? I always get the protein stuff.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
And Kevin, I don't know why,
Disciplinado.
but Kevin was like silent. Like he wasn't talking that much.
How was I silent, bro?
No, my man, he was like silent. He was like looking at his phone, and I was like, "What's up, Kevin? What's wrong with you?" And then Kevin's like, "Man, I have to confess something." Otto. I felt like a pastor in that second, you know, like it felt like he's gonna confess
Confess
it
a
to
sin?
me. Nah, but he was like, "I have to confess something. Like I did something like it's not good." And then I was like, "Yeah, tell me what's good." And then Kevin is like, "Bro, today after the gym, I ate 4 pizzas.
That's just jacked up,
I went to
bro.
Winkle's, ate 4 pizzas.
That's just jacked up.
Winkle pizza?
And I don't know, is that good or not?" But I found it funny because then Kevin showed me his like research, like on Google research, and it was a bunch of stuff like, is pizza good after gym? Is pizza a good post workout? And then he was just trying to justify himself, like if pizza's good for him or not. He was trying to find that link that said if it's good or not.
And I did.
You did, right?
I did, bro. I can pull it right now.
Hey, this is your research application for Harvard right now, bro.
Look, I know, right?
I mean, it said it's good, but it's like all of them were saying it's bad.
Out
Out of like 10, one was saying that it's good.
I feel like the main reason why that's why is because most of it is just like 0 calorie. The pepperoni and it like pretty much doesn't really like it's just a mix of like meats.
Yeah,
And then
greasy.
it's really greasy. The bread is
greasy, it's carbs.
It's all carbs right after workout. So I feel like the most beneficial food would be like chicken,
Right.
a small portion of rice.
Yeah.
Vegetables is always
That's
good
what
for
you should be eating.
Yeah.
exactly.
Rice, chicken, beef, steak,
But see,
ribs.
that's the thing though. Like for example, living by myself,
Yeah.
it's really hard cooking for yourself
Are you
every
serious?
single day. So it is.
to
It is
me, it
tough.
just sounds like you're lazy, bro.
To me, yeah. You know what? I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, sometimes I do have the time to cook, but I am too lazy sometimes.
This guy just want to do un maruchan.
Maruchan, no, dude, I hate maruchanes.
Are you serious?
I do like the
I
bowls
don't like
though,
it.
the ramen bowls. Those are my favorite ones.
I feel like the good ramen bowls are good, but maruchan like always makes me want to throw up.
Really?
Does it for you?
I don't know.
Honestly, I just don't get full.
Yeah.
My appetite is really
Too much
like
sodium,
big.
bro. Too much sodium.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's what I was gonna say
exactly.
too. Sodium is really bad.
You just feel full of water. I don't know.
Full of water.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what were you saying, bro? That you cook sometimes?
Yeah, and then like and I all of a sudden like all my food's gone and I prep for like let's
Go
just
to the
say
grocery.
like 5 days.
Yeah.
Go to the
I-
university grocery store, bro.
I do, but it's really expensive over there for some reason.
So you just broke them. Hey, sounds like the college life, bro. That's
It's the college life,
Welcome
bro.
to real college life, bro. Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, sometimes when I'm not able to cook,
Yeah.
I do buy out.
Now when I'm
Okay.
when I'm physically motivated to cook,
You cook? Or not?
¿Qué cocinas?
I've been.
You cook or not? You don't cook, huh,
¿Qué
bro?
cocinas?
Nah, bro, I don't gig, so why am I even talking? Nah, but what was I gonna say, bro? Nah, not really, but I want to get into like at least cook, cause
Yeah.
especially cooking like for myself, cause especially if I'm gonna get on a good diet.
Uh-huh.
Oh, mira, it stopped.
It stopped?
It stopped. All right, we're recording.
Since when?
No, just right now.
Did it?
Yeah. What the? How do you start? You just turned it off.
At,
No.
at the back. at the back.
The camera stopped recording, guys.
Bro, I'm scared that it didn't record.
No, it did. Nah, good thing que nos viajamos, bro.
There you go.
We're back on air. We're back on track.
We're good. We're
Okay,
good. Bro, imagine it turned off like a few
but
minutes ago.
I saw it was recording.
We still have the audio, bro.
So
Or if you guys are listening to this and then like you just see a black screen, just keep listening. You know, maybe the video cut off, but not the audio.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say?
Yeah.
I think it is good though, cause I want to get into at least being able to cook for myself, like rice, beef, chicken.
Oh
beef.
yeah. Because I think that's the hardest part. Cause sometimes like when you don't have time, you just find that fast meal or like something quick, and I feel like that's the hardest part sometimes.
Yeah. The thing with me is that I like to eat out a lot, bro.
Oh yeah, I think that's my hardest part.
That's the thing. Look, let me show you guys.
when
Look.
it comes to like food temptations like that, just
Yeah.
ignore.
No,
it.
for real.
My
bro.
man
Please
found the
ignore
link.
Look,
Alright.
is on Google. Is pizza a good workout meal? First link, bro.
Nah, my man said
The
first
best time
link.
for eating pizza
Yes.
is definitely a
Yes.
post-workout
Exactly.
meal.
Yes, you can eat pizza when you're on a watching diet, but the best time for eating pizza is definitely
but
as
that's
a
for
post-workout meal, bro. How do you know?
It's for bulking, it says.
Oh, it's great for post-workout bulking. Hey, that's what I should do, bro.
Yeah, right.
And look at the next link. Fortunately, pizza contains a good amount of protein. One slice of basic cheese pizza has 12 grams of protein. What's that,
Oh,
bro?
yeah,
One
does-
slice.
Wait, does cheese?
Yeah.
I mean, this is...
I forgot.
My man was searching like.
Wait,
really
search up how much grams of protein is in cheese.
Let's see.
Cause for cheese, you don't have to like use eggs
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah.
Eggs do have a lot of protein though.
Yeah.
If you guys really want to like bulk up,
Yeah, eggs. Hope.
eggs, chicken, anything,
cheese?
anything
Yeah.
you can eat, just
But it's funny.
not. I
'cause-
don't think pizza is good.
I don't think it is.
Cheese has 7 grams of protein.
Oh yeah.
Is that good?
Yeah, bro, it's good. But I don't think you should be eating pizza that much though.
how many grams of protein does an egg have?
Pizza is good, but like don't.
I think 6.
Like don't overdo it, right?
But look, this article says although pizza contains beneficial nutrients for exercise recovery,
Yeah, that's good.
it is often high in unhealthy saturated fat.
Yeah. See, you don't want that.
You got grease. It's all about balancing, guys.
Yeah, it is.
It's like there could be some stuff that is good in protein or like
Yeah.
good in one thing,
Uh-huh.
but it could have too much fat.
Yeah, exactly. Like you want to keep a balance. Like you kind of have to know your body because I know when I eat pizza,
Grease.
my stomach just bloats.
I mean that's because you're
And-
lactose, bro.
I feel bloated. Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
but
yeah, I forgot about that too.
yeah, that's what you have to know.
I am. Yeah.
How?
It runs in the family, I think.
But your parents are not lactose.
My
though.
parents aren't.
That's weird. Monica's not lactose.
Mm-mm.
Wait a minute.
I think she is. Cause
Yeah,
her
she is
stomach
too.
always hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, bro.
I remember one time I was taking AP tests, dude.
And you had a diarrhea.
It was the worst time to drink milk. Dude.
Damn, how did it feel, bro?
Because at that time I still didn't know I was lactose like intolerant. Even though like the signs were there, but I was just really hesitant to like stop drinking milk, regular
Yeah.
milk. So I had to resort to
Lactate?
what's that blue? Yeah,
Lactate, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
lactate.
And then
Even lactate hurts my stomach though for some
it's
reason.
because it does contain a little
It
bit.
has a little bit of lactose.
Yeah. But the thing about me is that back then I used to always get embarrassed in school because my stomach always used to like make sounds, like it sounded like bubbly sounds in my stomach.
You
Yeah.
hear.
Speaking of, I can do it right now, bro. I'm hungry.
Bruh,
Dude, I'm hungry.
I'm
bro.
hungry
Hey,
too.
wait, let's order pizza. Hey, I'm down.
Hey, low key, it says yes. No, okay.
Hey, DoorDash.
No, but yeah, I remember back in school, that was my fear all the time. My stomach would just like I would just feel like bubbling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what's up, bro.
Hey,
That's what's up.
talking about school, we were talking about yesterday, talking about like bullying experiences.
You got any bullying
Do
experiences?
you have any, bro? You have any bullying
They got
experiences?
Bullying.
Yeah, like
Yeah, bullying.
like bull riding. Yeah.
Damn. Alright,
Bowling.
So,
Sos español, no?
yeah, bro. Yeah.
Did you
So-
used to bully or they bullied you?
Yeah, I think he was a bully, bro.
Check this out. So
I'll
one
be
time,
honest.
Yeah.
bro, at my school, yeah, nah, bro, I got bullied all the time. Bro.
You did?
¿Por qué?
So to this day, I still get well.
Have you seen that
honestly,
meme? Have you seen that meme that says people get bullied just for being ugly? Like what's the point? Like what's the point of being bullied for that? You know, like doesn't make sense.
Dude, honestly, bro, like nowadays, what does a bully like? What does a bully look like today?
I think
like,
right now it's more like cyberbullying.
It's more like.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Like a bully nowadays looks like a kid with like no quema cut
like
type.
check this out. Like check this out. Check out. I used to be racist. But
Usually like average height as well, not average kid height.
So check this out, bro. Back in the day.
Yeah.
Back in the day. Like
Back in the
like
day.
I'm old. Like back then, bullying was
in
more
my
like,
days.
I know, right? I know, right? Bullying was more like, hey kid, give me your lunch money.
Yeah,
Duke is,
exactly.
or what would they say?
Yeah.
Give me your lunch money.
Nah, not to me.
Give me your lunch money.
Yeah, and
That's
just
what they would be
push
like.
them. Or like throw them in
Honestly,
yeah.
They'll push him in the locker, bro.
Yeah.
When I was in high school, that was like
That
the
was the
vibe.
thing?
And I literally would ask me my older brother, hey, so if I'm going to high school, like,
Yeah.
do they throw people in dumpsters? I remember asking that.
Yeah, in my high school, I remember they used to pull pants people. When they were peeing.
If you were to pants someone in high school, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, one
In
time.
mine.
Yeah, they were pants
One
people.
time. Bro, speaking of pants, one time I would pants people, bro.
Oh, you did?
Ah, ahora estás diciendo que eres un bully.
And I'd be pants, but check this
O
out,
sea
bro.
que eres hipócrita.
Nah. Bro, but there was this one time where I went to the bathroom, bro, and there was just like I was in third grade.
And he got you back, huh?
I was in
okay.
third grade, and I was in the bathroom, bro, just doing pee pee in the urinal, just doing pee in the urinal, bro.
Right.
And there was a kid next to me, bro, and he was one of those kids where he would just have his pants all the way down.
Oh,
bro.
they were always one of those
He was-
kids.
pants to the
In my school too.
And he would have his pants to the ankles, bro.
Yeah, in my school too.
But not the underwear también, bro. O sea, you would go in and you would see the whole.
Yeah. I feel
The
like-
whole cheeks, bro. And he would just be peeing, bro. He was a white kid.
In my school too. Yeah.
Bro, and
That's crazy.
So you will pants them? Even when their pants was on their knees?
Bro, this
how
guy's
would you do that, bro?
zesty.
That would be too gay, bro. No, pero no, that, bro, it's funny, bro. And then there was this one time where, dude, I wouldn't pants them, but there was this time where I would do pee, bro.
Uh-huh.
And I used to be like that, fíjate, where I would put my pants all the way down.
Wait, you would do that?
Yeah.
Bruh.
Wow.
Wait, why would you do that? Why was that? Like just for fun?
No, bro, it's because it was just a habit.
Oh, it was a,
Yeah.
so you did that. You were one of those kids. Oh my.
Bro, what?
Wait, so you were one of those kids. My man's saying I saw kids doing in school. My
wouldn't
man's
do
over here
that.
saying I saw kids doing
Bro,
it.
I wouldn't do it all the way to the ankles like kids would do it.
Yeah.
But I would, bro.
On your thighs.
I guess it's unconscious, bro, because here's the deal. I would be doing pee in public a veces, bro. Y pues yo me encuentro a veces con los chores all the way to my thighs, bro.
Oh.
Que se ve todo.
Nah.
And I realize and I me lo subo.
Yeah, when was the last time you
So
did
I think
that?
I just get too comfortable like I'm at my house.
Yeah, exactly.
Porque at my house, yeah, bro.
Yeah. But like, when did you stop doing that?
I don't know, bro. Like I said, I think it's unconscious. Creo que like todavía me pasa, bro. Maybe I don't even realize.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it. This guy.
That's funny.
Oh, that's funny.
Honestly,
pero-
I ain't gonna lie. When I go to pee, I usually don't even use the urinal. I just go to the toilet.
toilet?
But I
Yeah.
still do the
Honestly,
same position.
Bro,
Like-
that's what I'm saying. Are you tripping about using public restrooms?
No.
Before
I use
I
public
was.
restrooms all the time.
Before I would avoid them. I wouldn't
Bro.
want to use
Oh,
them.
why is that? Okay,
I
that
don't know.
psychologically.
Bro.
Why is that a thing?
I thought they were dirty.
Psychologically
Bro.
speaking, bro, I know people who are like, dude, bro, I can never utilize a
People
public
still do
restroom.
that to
Yeah.
this day.
Bro,
Let me
I
teach you
do-
guys
bro.
how to clean a. Let me teach you guys how to clean a stall, bro.
Exactly, bro.
Literally, just pass with the toilet paper real quick. You know you're gonna wash your hands later.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then you put the little butt cover, and then you do your thing if you want to do number
Dude, you-
two.
Oh, I learned
You
a
use
trick.
the butt covers? I don't even use the butt covers, bro. I go all
Okay, never mind, bro.
No, wait, what? Bro, I don't use the butt covers, bro.
Bruh, no
Bro,
way.
a veces a mí me ha tocado, bro, I don't care. If you gotta take a dump, I have to take a poo-poo, bro. Like, bro, there's nothing like doing poo-poo in a gas station restroom, bro. Where you just
Wait,
like,
you don't use
Bro.
nothing?
huh?
You don't use nothing? Damn. My man's legs. My man's.
My man tough. He
My
from the
man's
trenches.
infected.
My man's from the.
My man's from the trenches. Hey,
watch
bro.
Kevin's. What do you call this part?
Gonna be infected, bro, with fungus.
All red.
Yeah. No, pero bro, like literally, I just look, this is me. I just get in the I'm over here trying to show you guys. I get a toilet paper and just clean the toilet. But a mí me ha tocado, bro, a veces toilets with scratches, bro, with stains.
Yeah.
But when you have to use it, you have to
You
use
still
it.
use it like that?
Yeah, bro, I don't care.
But no butt cover?
No butt cover, bro.
Damn.
Butt cover saves
I have
lives.
sometimes used butt covers when it's necessary.
Yeah.
I'm not like anti butt covers, just like I don't do it. I just, bro, because I have to go, bro. I don't have time for that. I don't have time for.
No, but you know, there's a secret for using seat covers. So I don't know about you guys, but like, you know how it has a hole and then you rip the hole apart?
Yeah.
And that little flappy thing. Do you leave that flappy thing on the back or in the
Oh,
front?
so the little
No.
the little
That little flappy thing?
the uvula of the
Yeah.
thing. You just like a little uvula and you
Yeah, it's
open
like
it.
a little flap.
Oh, wait.
Bro, I open it.
That little flap, I open it, but it's supposed to be meant for the front, for guys.
Huh?
Yeah.
Why?
So like it, like of course your like your part doesn't touch the toilet. Because I don't know if it's happened to you
Bro,
guys.
for
Mine
me-
does it anyway.
For me,
Yeah.
every time I do that, the reason why I don't use butt covers is because the uvula
Uh-huh.
or what do you call it, the little flappy
Yeah.
thing. Every time I open it,
Uh-huh. And it rips.
I open it, it doesn't rip, and when I do poo poo, it just falls, dude.
what are we
It just
talking
falls
about?
on that, and it just
This is our first
stays there and it
podcast,
touches
guys.
and it stains everything, bro.
Make sure you hit
That's
that
why I
like
don't use
and
it because it just stains everything, bro.
I promise you it won't be like this again.
Let's change topics for a
Hey,
bit.
let's change topics, bro.
Let's talk about
My bad, bro.
what consists. What I've always been thinking about is what consists of knowing notes from your ear. So, for example,
picking
me,
a random topic.
for me, for example,
Yeah.
like when I play piano, I only know 2 songs. But
Okay,
that's
okay.
that- not even because of discipline, but because I just know it by what key to play and how it sounds.
That's
But
true.
how do you like? Okay, what do you know? What consists of like hearing like notes from memory and like what's that? There's a term for
Perfect
that.
pitch.
Perfect pitch.
Uh-huh.
A perfect pitch people literally have it easy, bro.
That's what's up, bro. So you're telling me that you want to know how to be able to play so that you can play by ear?
Yeah.
That's your question?
No, like as in how do you? Yeah, like how do you do it pretty much, or does it come naturally?
Practice, bro.
A practice or
It
natural?
just takes practice, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
I forgot you play an instrument too, huh?
I used to play guitar, but
I forgot.
I'm not the best. That's the
ukulele.
thing.
Yeah,
And the
bro. And the ukulele, bro.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to play cello for the longest,
Dude,
but
why don't you learn it, bro?
because it's too late. I'm gonna be honest. Even if I'm like, it's a little bit too late.
Nah, it's not
That's
too
good.
late.
A little
It's
bit
never
too
too
late.
late.
Trumpet
Especially-
at 25.
It's never too late,
especially
bro.
because I don't have money to buy a cello, bro. It's literally like a grand. to
Hey,
start off
it's
for a
never
good
too
one.
late, bro. No, I was
Yeah.
gonna say one time I saw on Instagram a post of this one surgeon,
Uh-huh.
and then it was literally those motivational posts, and it said, "It is never too late." I failed high school with I graduated high school with a 2.0 GPA, and I was a senior in university at 22.
And he went to Harvard.
And I didn't know what to do. No, he didn't go. He went to university, or it was a
Right.
she. It was a female.
Oh, okay.
It was a female, and she said, "Oh, I was 22." It wasn't until I was 22 until I wanted to do medical school.
Oh, yeah.
So from 22, I decided to go to medical school, and I got my I graduated from university at 26,
Uh-huh.
and then from 26 I went to medical school.
Yeah.
And so apparently it's like she's like it's never too late to learn something.
Yeah, it is.
And that's Otto. He's an
Yeah.
example because you put like on that post, bro. Remember
Yeah.
it said liked
Yeah.
by Jose Diaz
Yeah,
Arbles.
I saw that post too.
You know
Yeah,
what?
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I'm
it's never too late.
I'm
my
gonna be
guy.
honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's never too late. I just wish since obviously like as a kid you have much more time, and I always think like, damn, I should have done this from long ago. So
That's
you would
me
start
too,
regretting
yeah.
stuff, like not doing it back then, not practicing enough and all that.
Yeah.
But yeah, one thing I hate is like when I say I like play guitar,
Uh-huh.
and even though I remember like I know some notes and all that,
Uh-huh.
but yeah, it's all practice.
Yeah,
it,
it's
it,
practice.
it takes practice,
Yeah.
bro.
It takes
A lot of
practice.
things too. I guess motivation too, because because like some people they don't want to like fully learn guitar.
Yeah. I think you have to be passionate about it too.
You have to be
like it.
passionate about it, yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's something that I was talking about today, or like I kind of wanted to talk about that you guys were talking about the age, because imagine we're over here talking like, oh, it's too late for me to do that, but I bet you there's people who are in their 50s wanting to learn a new trumpet.
Yeah.
Or wanting to learn a new instrument.
It's never too late, bro.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah.
honestly, I know that when you get older, como quizás, maybe it's true. Is it true?
Yeah.
You're the neuroscientist. Is it true that when you get when you get
Yeah.
older, is it true that you get like it takes longer to learn stuff?
It takes longer to learn stuff.
But it's still possible.
But it's still possible. Like people can still do like whatever they want.
Same
bro.
thing with languages.
Yeah.
Same thing with languages, bro.
If you learn a language, let's say when you're 14 years old compared to a 28-year-old, you have much more difficulty trying to adapt to a new language and have like random words in your head.
Yeah.
Because if you're a younger person, you tend to remember the vocabulary and you remember like the ways of saying it, like the lenguas for it. And but as you're older, like you're already accustomed to like English or Spanish, for example, and not like another language. And so it's like, oh, it seems weird to you. So then your brain doesn't process it well because then you're just mixing up other languages.
That's true.
And so it's like, yeah. But honestly, learning a language it's kind of I wouldn't say it's really hard, but it is like time managed. Like, what you have to manage time for it because. Even if you think like, oh, this language is hard, Japanese is hard, bro. Right. You could literally learn it if you do it like.
And once you learn languages, you can even learn like formulas and techniques to quickly learn language.
Yeah, you know what's funny because they say like Japanese, Mandarin, and all that is the hardest languages out there. But if you let's say you want to fluently speak Italian, but you already know Spanish, it's really hard because if you fluently know Italian. And you think you fluently know Italian, you go to Italy and speak it, then you'll kind of embarrass yourself because you don't know grammar to.
Yeah, that's true.
And Japanese, for example, like there's different ways to say things as well, just like Spanish. But then there's other language where it's not. There's only one confined way of saying things.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true. And so I think it all goes down to this too. Anything is possible. Like if you get older, you can still learn things. But like back to the perfect pitch question you asked. Yeah. Like people are born with. I don't know if you guys know what perfect pitch is, but perfect pitch is the ability to literally hear any pitch and automatically detect what pitch it is.
Yeah, exactly.
And it is supposedly said that people are born with it.
Yeah.
Literally about less than 1% of the human population is born with perfect pitch. And so those people, they can learn instruments easily.
Yeah. What is that musician called?
Charlie Puth has perfect pitch. Jacob Collier has perfect pitch.
Yeah.
I think Stevie Wonder has perfect pitch. I don't think he does. I don't know.
They just hear a note and they already know what it is.
Exactly. Or like I could be like, oh, that's a G sharp.
Yeah, exactly.
But there's another thing called absolute pitch or relative pitch. I think perfect and absolute is the same thing. But there's another thing called relative pitch. That one's more easier to learn. Like you can hear one tone. And then you can find the rest of the tones. But speaking of that, I feel like for some people, they just have that gift to just learn quick.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you think?
But okay, so here's the thing. And talking about that, I always had a conflict between people who are able to learn quick and able like
are slow learners.
Yeah, but I always hated when people would be like, "Oh, that's a smart person. That's a smart student."
No, because everybody is smart. You just have to put in the work.
Yeah, but the thing is that I don't really believe in the word smart. Because what is really a smart person? Like you could know 5 languages.
Check this out.
But what's the point of knowing those 5 languages if you don't leave the country?
Check this out, bro.
You know.
For me, what comes to my mind when I hear the word smart is someone who's like let's say está listo, but like let's say you're stuck in a room, escape room. And you need somebody to find a clever way to get out.
You quickly find a way to get out.
So when I hear the word smart, that's what comes to my mind. Like, dude, this guy's smart.
Yeah, but I bet you if you ask them like formula equations, they don't know. They probably don't know.
I would say that guy's smart.
Yeah.
But okay, like smart to me is exactly like that. Like let's say you're in the CIA.
Right.
You're in the CIA or like a detective.
Yeah.
And they came up with an idea that nobody else came up with.
Okay.
But that idea was good. Like it's an idea that nobody else came up with, but it's gonna work. It's a clever idea.
Yeah.
I would be like, oh, he's smart.
Yeah, that's true.
That was a smart idea.
But they're intelligent, like in their field, you know.
Yeah, I think what comes to mind is people that think out of the box.
Yeah, exactly.
Smart. Someone who's smart is someone that thinks out of the box.
Yeah, because
he's smart.
I hate it when there's like those students, like for example in my university when I was in school. People who would get like straight A's and all that, they would be like, "Oh, he's so smart," and this and that. But they were so socially awkward. So how are they smart if they don't even know how to interact with people?
Exactly, bro. I feel like smart people they could be smart in all the areas, even in interacting with people.
Yeah. So that's
Wait,
yeah.
maybe you're smart in that area, but you just don't practice it. Like one thing is to do research, but not do it.
Exactly.
So maybe they do. Maybe they know how to like socialize by the books.
Yeah. Oh
But
yeah.
they
That's
just
another
learn with
thing.
it.
Some people are
The book
smart
is
only
socializing.
by the books. That's it.
Hey, but check this out.
They just know by the books. That's
Check this
it.
out. I think one thing is being smart, but another thing is being intelligent. No.
Yeah,
Well, it's the same thing.
I think it's different.
It's the same
actually.
thing, but to me, intelligent. I think that goes more to like people who are like straight A's,
Yeah.
like los chinos, right? How they be getting good grades in math, straight A's.
But those
Oh,
are
he's
just
intelligent.
People, those are just people good at memorizing stuff.
That's true.
Because in my so this was a conflict that I
Memorizing
always
stuff
had.
and learning.
Yeah, because for example, in my school, right, I had brain diseases class.
You had a brain disease? Oh.
No, a class.
I thought when I was in school, I had brain diseases.
No, brain disease class.
Okay,
So
yeah.
so the thing about this is that it was a lot about memorizing stuff. So the professor would talk, give lectures, and memorize words and key terms, and there was always students that my camera's about to die. But there was always those students that would they would get straight A's in that class, but they were just good at memorizing it.
Yeah.
But what's the difference between memorizing something
And learning.
and actually learning and putting it in practice? Because there's
Wow.
people who only memorize and get straight A's.
People who only memorize and get straight A's. That's
Yeah.
true, and that's how they forget.
Yeah.
But that's me.
Yeah.
That's me for exams. I'd be memorizing, and then only for the exam, and then once the exam goes away, like I forgot, bro. Like
Yeah,
now, like when I was in biology, when I took biology in university, I did pretty good at my exams. I got like B's,
Oh, did you?
like A minuses, but now I can't tell you what ATP is again.
Yeah.
See, but I do have something for something to say about that. So, let's just say in your school, right? Let's just say like you're a persevering person, but you don't. You're not the smartest in the world, right? You're in school, for example, and you're in a class. You're in a math class, and the professor sucks. Let's just say he's
It's always that excuse that the professor's bad.
but that's the thing. So, see, that's the thing. There's people that love to self-study, and there's people that love to follow examples, just
Yes,
how the
that's
teacher
true.
explains it to them. I'm not the one. I'm not the type to like self-study for math, but I do like self-study for other things,
Yeah.
right? But for math, for example, I need a reason why some things exist or why some things are brought to life, because if not, then I'll remember. I'll just
Right.
remember it and forget in the future.
Yeah.
But like, if there's a teacher that's like, or I guess you could say professor that's solid in what and how they teach it, and they have examples and they're enthusiastic about what they do, then you get a good grade. Like,
Yeah.
That's true.
If you're
It
a good
motivates.
honest student, if you don't cheat, if you do anything, don't like,
Yeah.
then you're fine, right? But then if you have a bad teacher, you resort to check, you resort to like trying to remember stuff, and it's
Yeah.
bad, and it's not even hide it, dude. Every single
Yeah.
like student that goes through
That's
that.
true. That's true. I feel like.
And you know exactly, and then you can't learn. And
I was gonna
in
say,
my-
I feel like the professors also really have a lot to do with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there are professors who are strict, but like that's because they love what they do.
Yeah, exactly.
But there are other professors. Literally, I had my American government professor. He literally did not grade anything, bro.
Oh no.
He did not grade anything, and we all passed that class.
The TAs did?
Read it. No, he don't have TAs. This is literally him before class. Oh my god, he would bang his head on the whiteboard. Here we go again, guys. Literally him. That would be him.
No way.
But I think he was just being sarcastic.
No.
But after maybe they do it in a joking way, but deep in the inside they're not joking.
Yeah. I
Like
think so, yeah.
after class he'll be like, all right, get out of here.
Exactly.
But here's the thing. His syllabus literally stated, guys, I know this is a general class, so that is why I grade on a curve. And he's like, as long as you just show up to class, you'll pass this class.
Yeah.
Literally, that's all it took. So teachers like that didn't really motivate you to learn the material. Like,
that's
for example, I'm not majoring in government.
Yeah.
I'm not majoring in the Constitution. And so what I did was just literally I just did study for the exams. But like, why would I want to learn it for my own?
Right.
But here's the
exactly.
deal. If the professor was passionate about it, because a good passionate professor would actually try to bring that to your life.
Exactly.
He would be like, guys, government is important. Let me teach you guys why it's important. Then you would just have more of a connection with the topic.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like you said with math, bro. That's true.
Yeah.
It's always handy to understand why. Instead of just learning the quadratic formula,
Yeah.
it helps you know why. Why is the X there, bruh?
But all these straight
You know what
A
I mean?
students, all these
That's
straight A
exactly
students.
what I
Why
mean.
is the A there?
No, exactly what I mean.
Like,
Yeah,
what does the A mean in the universe?
Yeah.
or at least in this scenario.
But that's the sad thing about this system right now, the school system, is that all these straight A students, they just know the formula. That's it, and they know how to use it, and they're good at it.
Like robots.
Yeah, exactly.
They're just like robots.
Exactly, and so I feel like education system is producing a lot of robots and less innovators.
That's crazy.
exactly it, yeah.
Bro, that's crazy because that's true.
Yeah, there is.
Wow, where are the innovators? If you had to, like,
That's-
if you think
my
about it,
bad, but that's why there's not many innovators in this world.
And that's why there's a lot of people not engaged in what they want to do.
And that's why there's a lot of workers, really smart workers, working for innovators like Elon Musk, for example.
and there are a lot
because there's not many of those.
I feel like there are a lot of people that they also their mindset too. I feel like a lot of people, they're intelligent and they're smart and they're capable of big things, but they want to spend their life working in construction.
Yeah.
No offense to construction workers,
Yeah, exactly.
but it's like, or fine. Let me use another example. Working at Food for Less for 20 years.
Right.
Bro, I saw this. No offense. I hope I'm not offending anybody,
No,
but
yeah.
I saw this YouTube video of this man who worked at Burger King for 40 years.
Wow.
This man worked at Burger King for 40 years, and he got frustrated because when he retired from, he didn't quit. He retired. When he retired, they just gave him a little goodie bag of like Reese's. Thank you for your work. A little goodie bag of Reese's, and he felt really disappointed. He said, "Wow, Burger King did this to me. I worked for them for 40 years straight. I had a good record with Burger King, and all they gave me was Reese's."
Yeah.
But when it comes to economy, that's what capitalism is.
That's what capitalism is. And you know, Burger King said, "Be like, hey, I mean, just be grateful." But what you call it though? My point is, like, man, like I mean, it's good to work at Burger King, but maybe who knows? Maybe that guy could have, if he maybe like grew up in a different atmosphere, he could have done a big thing.
Yeah.
He's intelligent.
Sometimes a lot of these people are scared, right?
Be scared.
They have fear. Some people are super intelligent, but they don't have that motivation to go forward.
So, but
To do more.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said that el ambiente.
Yeah.
Like, who knows? Maybe as a kid in the school system, the teachers make you didn't feel like you did good.
Yeah, exactly.
And you know what's the remedy for that?
What's the remedy? bro?
Start a new hobby.
Yeah.
Join design projects. Do
Just get
music
out there,
producing.
huh?
That's
Yeah.
exactly
Yeah,
where
bro.
you innovate, even if it's not exactly what you want to. Let's just say like Kevin's a music producer, but he wants to do
Yeah.
engineering. But even if it doesn't correlate to each other, you're still getting innovation skills from another topic.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
And then you could apply that to
Do
what
it.
you can later on. Just how like there's this car out there. It's really successful. I was talking to my
Yeah.
brother earlier. The LFA. It's the exhaust is made. The whole exhaust system is designed by Yamaha.
Yeah,
which
the
makes
LFA
music.
Yamaha engine is nice.
Yeah.
They make music
Sounds
instruments.
music.
Yeah.
And so it's like, dude, they're literally making correlating music to a vehicle.
Engine. And a lot of people say it's like the best sounding car they've ever heard, huh?
Yes,
It's because it's intelligent. That's intelligence.
It
Huh?
is, yeah.
Bro,
That's
that's brilliant.
No, that's brilliant in the work that you do.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because the engine is like a harmony, huh?
Exactly. Yeah.
That's nice. I never. Have you heard one in real life?
Never, dude.
Bro, I want to hear
That's
one
how
in
rare
real
they are.
life. I want to hear one in real life.
Yeah.
Hey, but what was I gonna say? Bro, that's good.
Yeah.
It's
The LFA
deep.
engine, and I was gonna say,
That's
I
deep,
think it's
bro.
really nice to also just learn different subjects like engineering and music. Like, there's no correlation. People would think, because nowadays they're like, guys, pick your one career.
Yeah.
Pick. Is that true? Can you only have one career? Or can you have multiple careers?
It depends who you are and your abilities.
I mean, it depends.
but
on
it's
the career.
normally just one career.
like if you think it's normally just one, right?
yeah, and then the rest could be your hobbies.
yeah.
Yeah.
Is it
Same
normal?
with photography.
Yeah. Huh. So you can't have like
Oh, it died.
you can't have like.
Let's
Should,
continue.
should we just continue on the audio?
Really
Yeah, just
can.
continue.
And let's charge it real
Battery
quick. Right there and
another battery?
no, we just connect it right there and
Okay,
then just
let's
plug it in.
continue.
So guys, we're just gonna put an image of us but I would appreciate if you guys just keep listening to this conversation, cause we're diving deep in. Just kidding. But and then we'll bring back the visualization cause the camera cut
Yes,
off.
sir.
But what were you saying, bro? My bad.
So if you're obviously if you're a surgeon in a career, you can't have another career
Yeah, that's the
because that's too much time.
It is too much time. You
But
have to
like,
be dedicated
let's
to it.
let's say you have a therapist and that's your career. I'm pretty sure. Wait, no, that still
Like
takes a lot of time.
therapist,
huh?
Yeah, it takes a lot of time.
Give me another career. Journalism. How about that?
Journalism? Okay.
Let's say you're a journalist and that's your career.
Mm-hmm.
No, yeah, you can't have two careers.
See,
huh?
it is hard because here's the thing. if you want to be the best at your career, I think you have to put your time into just that.
That's true.
And try to perfect it.
That's
but you
true.
can have hobbies. For example, me, I would want to do like trumpet as a hobby.
Dude, imagining being a professional surgeon, but you're also a really well known like jazz trumpeter.
Yeah,
or like
but-
you're a trumpeter.
Yeah, but the thing is that for that you have to put discipline to, because I imagine trumpet players. I heard that one trumpet player that I look up to, he said he practices 8 hours a day.
Damn.
So imagine he practices 8
Arturo
hours a day.
Sandoval?
It's another one. Yeah, it's
Oh,
another
no,
one.
Instagram.
Yeah, he practices 8 hours a day.
Yeah, yes,
No, there's
sir.
no camera.
Wait, is it battery charging?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so he practices 8 hours a day. So imagine. So, I feel like if you want to be the best at your work, you have to put
That's true.
put a lot of time
That's
into
true.
that.
There's I remember back then in middle school, I asked there's a whole story right here. There's this one teacher named Mr. Reams. He was my science teacher, and I had the crazy idea. So this was before I wanted to like become an engineer, right? And this was like 7th grade, and I like took inspiration from my brother that he wanted to be a neurosurgeon. So I was like, hey, like teacher, what do you think about the idea of becoming a neurosurgeon and a football player at the same time? And
What he say?
Dude, no,
What Mr. Ream say?
let me tell you first about how Mr. Reams is.
Oh my
This
God.
guy is literally one of the most like careless person you could ever see in your life, and I'm not even exaggerating. Like this
Oh
guy,
my God.
we asked him one time, like my friends and I were like, "Hey, what would you do if your wife died?" And he'd be like, "I mean, I'd be a bit sad, but hey, life goes on. It is what it is." That's that was him. That was his like
no heart.
that was his energy. Yeah.
Like cold.
So when I asked him this, and he was like, "That sounds kind of crazy, dude." Like yeah, that sounds crazy, dude. It's gonna be impossible. And he literally told me like impossible. In my head, I was like, damn, like I literally got like shunned in front of the whole class because it was kind of like near the end of the period. And then I was like, damn, like obviously it is kind of impossible now looking at it nowadays, right? Neurosurgeon and like football player.
It is.
And it's kind of contradicting, right? But I was like, dude, like honestly, like if you put let's just say another example, right? If you're a very professional photographer and like a what else could you be?
A professional photographer
And
and
a
a licensed therapist.
Yeah. Then you could put your work into it and then attain to be that.
Yeah, but I think you can put like multiple things at the same time. For example, we were talking in the car, like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Like he was a bodybuilder,
in the government,
then an actor, and then a governor.
Yes, he's a good example.
That's
Yeah.
a good example.
Or Dwayne Johnson. He's a
What does he do?
Actor.
He's a businessman. He has his businesses. He was a WWE wrestler, actor,
Actor,
and, like,
bodybuilder.
yeah.
Is he a bodybuilder or he just buff?
He's just buff. He's a body like persona.
Huh?
Bruh.
Yeah.
What?
He's a body persona.
Yeah.
Oh, it takes stories?
Yeah.
I think so, but
Oh, he takes steroids, huh?
But at the same time, like you have to put in the work.
Yeah.
But they do multiple things. Or like Kevin Hart, he has his own business.
Kevin Hart, he has his own businesses?
Yeah, he has his own business.
Oh, does he have his own fashion company?
Yeah.
Fabletics?
I don't know. He has something like that.
Something like that, huh?
And then he does acting and stuff like that. So I think it is possible, but you have to kind of like be passionate about it and put in the work for those things. But what I was thinking is like a lot of people they have dreams like that, but since it's too high and too much, like too big of a dream, it's sometimes they just shoot for like a really low dream.
Damn.
Like so for example, say say for example you, Kevin, right? So like you want to be like what's your main goal, main dream, right?
I honestly, bro, don't know, man.
Yeah, but let's just say like your main dream is to be like a top level musician, right? Right? For example, let's an example. But the thing is that no, you don't want to be that.
No, I'm like, dang, I never thought about it.
Yeah, like say you want to be a top level musician and a well known producer. But the thing is that since that is a little bit high and a little bit it looks scary, you just stick to just a church player.
Wait, I have a
pretty much.
question.
Yeah. My man raised his hand.
Wait, no. Would this be a bad dream? My dream is to be successful. Is that a bad dream or does it have to be more
No,
specific?
it's good.
It's
Like,
good.
teach me how to have a dream.
Just sleep. No, I'm kidding.
Have a sleep for once, bro. No more editing.
Just fall asleep.
Fall asleep.
No more editing for a day.
The thing about having a dream is that sometimes you kind of have to stay quiet with it and not tell too many people
Why?
about it.
That's the good idea.
Because people just like they kind of like they want to bring you down, or they kind of want to like make you feel as
Honestly,
less.
yeah. Honestly, I'm gonna be real, bro. Well, I don't. What was I gonna say? I kind of don't really like telling my also dreams and
Yeah.
honestly, even my passions. Call me crazy.
Yeah.
I don't really like to tell people my hobbies or my passions with anybody because I mean, even if they're close friends.
Yeah.
But I feel like if I do tell them my passions
Yeah.
or my dreams and stuff,
Yeah.
like they don't care.
Yeah.
I feel like those people technically they don't care, bro. So like
yeah, exactly. They
I feel
really
like
don't.
it's not even worthy for me to even open up and like just tell them that.
Yeah, exactly. And I always say like, what is your dream? Like who is it gonna benefit? Because for example, I want to become a doctor, right? But there's so many doctors in this world. Like, if I don't want to like say I don't want to become a doctor right now. Like today I decide, oh, I don't want to do this anymore. Like nothing's gonna change in this world. Like it's just there's still gonna be doctors in this world, and there's way smarter people than me. But I'm doing it because I'm doing it out of love for other patients.
No, exactly.
And you know, like right now as I'm studying, maybe imagine right now as I'm studying, maybe there's not a kid even born yet, but that kid will be born with complications.
Wow.
And then the work that I put in today will help to save the life of that
And
little girl.
here's
that
another
boy.
thing too.
Uh-huh.
If you think about it, it's all about also generations too. Like
Yeah.
there's a lot of doctors and a lot of smarter people.
Yeah.
But who knows? You're young, bro.
Right.
You're part of the next generation of neurosurgeons, man.
Right.
I'm serious,
Mama got excited there.
Man.
bro. Because you are.
You're right. You're right.
You're gonna be a part of the next generation of neurosurgeons.
Right, exactly.
So that means for that generation, you could leave a mark for that generation for
That's
future
true.
generations.
Yeah,
Because if you
exactly.
think about it, bro, I mean, I know life is. People say life is really short compared to the
Yeah.
grand timeline.
Yeah.
Like, but if you think about it, bro, time doesn't stop, and there's gonna be future generations.
Yeah.
So if you think about it, don't be closed minded and be like, oh, my life, is like whatever goes on in
Yeah.
your lifetime.
Yeah.
Maybe whatever you do today can leave an impact to the next generation.
That's true.
Like if you think about it, Vincent van Gogh.
Yeah.
He was an artist, and what he did, he paved the way.
Yeah.
He paved the way for art. He
Right.
pretty much pioneered expressionism. I don't know if you guys heard of
Exactly.
expressionism.
Yeah, I've seen it, yeah.
But pretty much back when his time around 1800s, 1850s, what was normal, what was the vibe for art
Right.
was just realism.
Right.
Oh, let's see how realistic we can make these portraits. But Vincent van Gogh, he had mental disorders, bruh.
Yeah.
He had a mental disorder. Did you know that?
Never
I've heard
He
of
had
that.
he went to asylums. He cut his ear got cut off and stuff like that.
Oh,
bro.
he cut it off.
Yeah, stuff like that.
crazy, man.
But what you call it? And so what he did was he used just bright colors in his paintings, and a lot of people hated it.
Yeah.
a lot of people hated it.
Right.
And I said he tried to sell his paintings, and he fell into depression because nobody wanted to buy his paintings. Nobody cared about his paintings.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you think about it, look at how he is today. You know,
Right.
he died by suicide. That's how bad
Yeah.
his mental health got. He died by suicide.
Right.
And I remember there's one painting he did right before he died. He drew the field before he died, and he drew bats. Because that's how the thing is. He painted life the way he saw it.
Yeah.
He's like, bruh.
Yeah.
The way he saw it, and so it was bright colors, and he used the power of colors. He was brilliant,
Yeah.
because he would write, "I used red and green because these colors contrast, and I wanted
Right.
to create that. I wanted to create uneasiness." People at that time hated it, blah blah blah. He lived this life tremendo. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you know, pero era hijo de pastor.
Oh, was he?
Vincent van Gogh era hijo de
Wow.
pastor,
Oh, I didn't
and
know that.
before he did painting, he was gonna be a full-time ministro,
Pastor Van Gogh.
full-time, yeah, Dutch minister, así como su papá.
That's crazy.
And so he didn't end up following that, and so that happened. If you think about it, Vincent van Gogh, mira el legado que él dejó. Look at the
Yeah.
legacy he left, bro.
Exactly.
To this day, he's being talked almost every day.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like people that don't know him or don't do his research on him, they think he's just a nice painter that died successfully and
Yeah.
Exactly.
peacefully.
Yeah.
Man's depressed.
Dude, think
Yeah.
of it as like a homeless that you see nowadays in SF, right?
Yeah,
like
exactly.
he probably lived like that back then.
No,
he
he
was
was.
really depressed. Yeah, exactly. In the
He
asylum.
in a, you know, Starry Night.
Yeah.
He painted that while looking out his window of his asylum.
Exactly.
Ah, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
bro.
That's even deeper then. People
crazy.
love that picture.
Dude, it's crazy because it's
Yeah.
iconic. Vincent van Gogh is probably one of the most famous of all time.
Yeah. He's really well known.
And
Talked
you
about.
know, I think it's really cool because Vincent van Gogh really didn't socialize. He only had his brother. He would only write letters to his brother.
Yeah.
That was the closest person he had. His
What
his
time
brother.
did he live again? What years? I forgot.
19th century.
So like
around
the
1800s,
1800s.
1850s. I forgot his birthday. I forgot.
It's like
But
he's Dutch.
That's the point. If
Yeah.
he's I think
So
Dutch.
he was born in 1853
1853,
and
right?
died in 1890.
You see, short life.
Wow.
Short life.
Yeah, he was born in
But
Netherlands.
Vincent Van Gogh, what you call it though? Look at that. He kept doing what he loved to do. One, number two. If you think about it, he didn't really kind of just conform to maybe sticking to a trade, or I'll be a bartender for the rest of my life, or I'll be like a clerk for the rest of my life. He did what he loved to do, and he said, you know what, I do.
Yeah.
And maybe quizás no impactó mucho su generación, but look at the generations that came after that.
And you know what's crazy? Here it says that he died at age 37, and he only sold one painting.
I'm telling you, he didn't sell his
What?
paintings.
Yeah,
Nobody wanted to buy them, bro.
He said he died at age 37 and only having sold one painting.
Who was it?
I don't know, but he was not like known. Nobody would buy his paintings. So
People didn't really like
and
his.
so
Wow.
it says Van Gogh sadly did not live long enough to see the extent of his legacy, which includes his work now being some of the most expensive in the world.
I'm
But he
telling
never
you.
saw that. He only sold one painting when he died.
That's tremendo, bro.
He didn't. So he not even he knows this like everything that was valuable.
But see, this is what I'm thinking. If he stayed alive, right, and so how long that he could have lived, like 1920s, would people still appreciate his work?
That's
No,
a good one.
I don't think so.
That's a good one.
I think with painting, it's more appreciated when you're dead.
Yeah. Sadly.
Yeah.
That's just jacked up,
No, I think that's how it is.
No.
Yeah.
It's like facts,
bro.
yeah.
Look
'Cause
up
it-
Vivian Myers.
Who's that?
Vivian Myers is a film photographer in the 1900s, and she literally took so much pictures too in her life. She probably took over 100,000 pictures in her life, millions of pictures.
Yeah.
And the thing is that she never sold them. She never printed them. Well, she did print them, but she never sold them. It wasn't until she died
Yeah.
that the I think it was the landlord or the people found her photos, and they said, "Oh my God, she was so talented," and literally she's one of the most famous photographers today. But her life is a mystery because she never socialized with anybody. She would always stay in her room. I think she was crazy because she would always collect newspapers and just
Yeah.
all day.
There's
But
so-
the thing is, she had a talent, and so that is true. That
Yeah.
when you pass away, bro, imagine. So that's how I think it should be. Live a life so that you will be remembered when you pass away. Para la gloria de Dios.
But
There's so much-
mostly of like what impact do you want to leave? Because a
Exactly.
lot of people are interested mostly on the money and are interested in seeing progress quick, and that's why a lot of people like give up fast because they don't see progress fast.
Yeah, bro.
And they just quit. But I feel like a lot of times, all this comes with time. It comes with time. And last time I was talking to my mom about how you have to be careful sometimes. What do you like? What's your dream? Because there's a price to your dream. Every big dream has a big price.
Yeah.
And for example, these people had to pay a price sometimes, or the majority of these people had to pay a price. And sometimes a lot of people are not willing to pay that price.
A lot of people,
And that's why they
the
just give
it,
up.
It all goes down to laziness.
Yeah.
Honestly, bro, I feel like people aren't dumb. I feel like people they're
Are
just lazy.
scared and lazy. Like
I wouldn't even say scared, bro.
No,
Yeah.
scared is actually the right
Scared of
one.
failure.
Really? Scared of failure?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
I guess,
then-
I
because-
guess you're right.
Because
There's
then
people-
they'll get mad and they'll get stressed and they'll
yeah.
die.
Yeah, no, you're right. I
Yeah,
thought
scared of failure.
when you said scared, I meant scared like, oh my God, like
Oh no, scared
¿qué me
of
va a pasar? ¿Qué me
failure.
va a pasar?
Oh no.
But you're right, scared of failure, afraid of failure.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's right. I feel like people who are afraid of failure, they're people que se creen.
Yeah.
Like
Their
honestly,
ego.
That's
ego.
so facts.
I'm gonna be real, bro, because I've been like that. I've like, you know what? I want to start this, but I'm scared that like I might be cringe. Or like
Yeah.
de que los demás, like I'm not gonna be successful,
Para nada.
and that's gonna ruin my ego.
Yeah, exactly.
Because then I'm gonna have a bad point on my record saying, "Oh,
Yeah.
I failed this."
Exactly.
And honestly, bro, like it's all about just having fun.
Yeah, for example, even this podcast, I bet you a lot of people are like, oh, they're not even gonna post much, or like they're gonna fail. But we're just doing it because we're having fun, you know, and it's something that's fun.
You should have seen the beginning of my channel 8 years ago.
I know, bro.
Man,
The
it was
beginning
the
of all our
cringiest thing
channels.
ever.
Yeah.
It was the cringiest thing ever, but I kept going. We kept going.
But you haven't.
You weren't cringy, bro. You were popping from the beginning,
Nah,
bro.
wait, but are your first videos private?
Yeah.
¿Qué pasó, bro?
Porque era niño. no sabía cómo
And I'm
hablar.
just kidding, bro.
You only say como hablar
we all have our,
inglés.
our private videos, bro.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah,
nah, but
dude.
you were popping, bro.
The thing
You
with
got-
me, the thing with me is like, I don't know.
No, I always enjoyed your videos ever since
Hey, I
like
appreciate
5 years
it, bro.
ago.
I appreciate it,
like
bro.
6 or whenever I started. You
Thank you,
started.
bro. I appreciate it, bro.
Yeah.
I don't.
And
I,
my brother
I
obviously.
don't like to keep them
Yeah.
private because I look at it as like a timeline of my life.
Yeah, no, I know, but
Even
the
if
only
they're
ones,
cringy.
the only ones I have private is when I remember with Bruce and Bella, like those videos.
Oh, I remember.
But that was it though.
Yeah.
But, the other videos I still have public.
Yeah, no, that's
No,
what
the
I'm saying.
only ones that are the ones that I was like really little with my Android. Like you could barely even see the camera. You can even barely see what's in front of you. Yeah.
Hey, make them public, bro.
one day. One day.
Yeah, I know. I think sometimes we do that because we're just like scared to see like how people like
Yeah,
like
dude.
oh look at him, he's been posting for so long, he doesn't get like or like for example subscribers or views, but sometimes I think it just comes up to like how much you love it, because for me I think I'm at a point in where like my goal for example right is to become a doctor, but I'm not scared of of becoming a doctor late if it means saving the person, you know.
Yeah.
Like and all I want to do is just help people out, but say God has a different plan, like why would I be scared of that different plan, you know? Yeah.
Más que todo, there's always that aspect too that que your life can change in any
Yeah,
second, bro. Your
yeah.
life can change like this.
Yeah,
So you have to be mentally prepared to be able to leave everything you have behind. And
Right.
That's crazy, huh?
yeah,
Wait,
exactly.
to become a nurse surgeon, you don't need to have a PhD, right? You just need
No, you don't. No.
Okay, that's cool.
What do you need a PhD in the medical field for?
I think if you want to be a PhD, I think if you want
Research.
to research or
It's
like
more philosophy, right?
no, if you
No.
want to be like a professor, stuff like that, or get more into
Oh.
it.
So,
Yeah.
in your opinion, PhD is the highest right level?
No, it depends because you can do PhD.
Postgrad.
It is the highest level, but you can do like for example surgery. That's your residency,
Let me know.
and you don't have to do a PhD.
So check this out.
Yeah.
What, in your opinion, what do you think is the highest class
Of what?
of like medical?
Maybe like a chief surgeon,
Wait, what?
like highest class.
Yeah. Wait. Which one did you say?
I think like a chief surgeon, like a
Oh, chief surgeon.
yeah,
Chief surgeon.
yeah. But there's there's everything. Like maybe somebody's like
Doctor Strange.
like yeah
I
no
know, right?
Remember that?
maybe somebody's point of view could be like a nurse.
So you think
You
a
know, like,
chief?
There's no higher.
Oh, but
points.
no, there's yeah, but those are those people that are like more like
Yeah.
inclusivity. No, but I'm talking
Yeah,
about like
like-
what is the highest, like the most, like highest.
Yeah.
Like okay, so the chief surgeon. So do you think a chief surgeon is higher than a PhD?
No, they all have their different classes.
Oh,
Yeah, it's different because it's like PhDs. That was their goal. That was their that's their high goal. Like, yeah.
So do you think there's something higher than a PhD? Do you?
Not that I know.
Is there
of.
There's
something higher
post grad, but post grad is usually for research.
Yeah.
Post grad is higher than PhD.
Yeah. There's a post grad, but they do research, and let's just say it starts to become more centered to like let's say Nobel Prize for example, right? But that's more of awards. But when it comes to like a degree or a name under your belt, then yeah, PhD is the highest one.
That's
But then you could always get rewards,
That's
awards
it.
for.
Do you guys believe that nowadays the standards for receiving a PhD are low? Like anybody can just get one now?
No,
You think it's still
it's
really
still
high?
hard.
Yeah, it is pretty hard.
Yep.
Because I saw this one guy go to. Do you guys know Ben Shapiro?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw this one guy literally argue with Ben Shapiro in public and ask him a dumb question, and he said he had a PhD in gender studies. PhD in gender studies.
Okay, eso sí.
So I have a PhD in gender studies, and if you're telling me this, I forgot what the question was, but it had to do with like, so if there are no genders, I was like, yeah, why are you saying this? And then Ben Shapiro said because that is anti-family.
Right.
And he said something
So
cuerdo,
facts.
bien cuerdo.
And it
And
knocks.
then you know how he responded? He said, well, that's why well, it's kind of inappropriate.
What?
But he ended up kind of just now offending Ben Shapiro. Personal
Porque
relationship.
es todo lo que
He said,
hacen.
Yeah.
that's why you can't that's why I think this is inappropriate, but he's like, oh, that's why you can't make your wife happy. Solo para decir algo así
Right.
más
Right.
PG-13.
Oh
Right.
no, he said he majored in
Oh, now you know what I'm talking about?
in math and physics. He said he majored in math and physics,
but
and
he
that,
didn't have a PhD.
no, but he that he majored in math and physics, and that he had an award that
Yeah,
allows
yeah.
him to go to any research institution in the world.
And then the comments were like, "Yeah, guys, revoke his."
Yeah,
award.
no, he said
Yeah.
Ben Shapiro was like, if any institution right now is hearing to this conversation right now, I suggest you revoke his like award immediately, and everyone's clapping. It was like,
know, right?
wow, man. Yeah.
Yeah,
for real,
I've seen
bro.
those videos.
Oh, yeah.
That's funny, bro.
There's a like I think a documentary came 2 years ago, like a document. It's about I don't know his name, but it's called like going around asking what is a woman. Have you seen those?
Wow.
You haven't seen those?
No.
He's like trying to investigate like those, like asking like what really is a woman, and like he's just like he goes to like the protests of these people, like what do they call, like the feminists?
Yeah.
I don't know, but they just
Feminists.
like asking those. Yeah.
Social justice warriors.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. That topic is kind of like tricky because I have
What topic?
like talking about like the feminists and like that stuff, like gender equality. Yeah, it's
No, but
it's
gender. No,
different.
that's. But I mean, in terms of yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
So you don't like talking about that topic?
No, I do, but like it's like a tricky topic because you know people just have like a bunch of like stuff to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are your opinion on genders?
Bruh. There's man and woman. There's
Think about
Of course there is.
No, just kidding, bro.
man and woman.
All right.
So, what do you think about? No, just kidding.
No, going just real quick, going back to what we were talking before about like the Vincent Van Gogh, how like he didn't see his progress until he died. I don't know if you guys have heard of the story of Colonel Sanders,
Oh yeah,
the
KFC.
the creator
guy.
of KFC.
Yep.
Have you guys know the story of it?
No.
Let me try to remember. I think I do. So
So just tell it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just tell it.
So no, yeah. Yeah. So Colonel Sanders, like so he struggled throughout his lifetime. So I might mess up a few facts, but you guys can look it up on the internet. But it says that he was involved in a bunch of
Drugs?
No, he was during the World War II, I think.
Yeah.
And he was there was other wars, but the thing is that he began like making this chicken, and he I think he started it like at a gas station or something like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
And he was like giving it off to people, but
For free.
they didn't like it. They didn't like his food. And just to make the story really short, he didn't see his progress until age 90 when he was 90.
Yep, I remember that.
Yeah, and he passed away. And there was only 6,000 KFC's locations in 48 countries. So he didn't see his progress or like his success. But he didn't give up. Imagine until age 90. Imagine, and I feel like people sometimes give up at age 30.
People sometimes give up after high school.
Yeah, because they don't. See
After
anything.
high school, they don't want to go to. They don't want to keep studying. They just want to work at.
Yeah.
They just want to work at forklift all their
Yeah,
life.
Exactly, because they don't see any progress or they're
Oh,
scared
hey,
of not.
That was too funny. Huh?
No, you're good. That's good.
Bad, bro.
No, it's good. Or like even 30s. A lot of people like they're like, oh, I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna do nothing at 30. So I'm just gonna give up, get a comfortable job, and get a family, and that's it. But like people like this, Colonel Sanders, like they until their 90s they didn't see any success.
Yeah.
Now imagine
Just
that.
different ways everyone lives, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, that's crazy, bro.
But sometimes we need those people, like for example that work at like McDonald's or like,
Essential workers.
because who else will serve you? You know,
No, claro, claro.
we always need those people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that like forklift drivers or like truck drivers are bad. I'm just saying
Yeah.
like people con esa mentalidad,
Yeah.
they don't want to shoot. They don't como que.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like they have goals, pues. Like
Yeah.
they have passions. They're like, no, I just wanna.
Yeah.
I just want to live to make money and be able to support a family, and that's it.
Yeah.
It depends. It depends if there's different scenarios for it though. Like let's say, the guy is trying to save up money for like graduate school,
True.
and he does that.
And they're
with his dad.
grinding.
Yeah, same thing with Otto and I. Like when we did
Yeah.
building maintenance and all that janitorial.
Oh, that's true.
services.
That's true.
And dude, it was such a struggle.
It's a
Yeah.
struggle, huh?
Yeah.
You know, do you guys not believe, but would you guys rather be the boss or work for someone
No.
for the rest of your life?
That would be the boss.
Yeah. The boss. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
What
yeah.
about
I
you?
want to be. I am. I feel like I believe I am a leader.
Yeah,
I
no,
feel
yeah,
like
we're-
you're a
we're-
leader and my brother's a leader.
We're all leaders, bro.
That's what I'm saying. But
I think that's the mindset to be a leader.
Yeah, right.
No,
yeah.
I really want. I really want to become like the main powertrain chief for like Porsche Motorsports.
Bro, that's awesome.
That's my
Yeah.
goal. Like I
Yeah.
want to become the one that like pretty much guides everything when it comes to what powertrain we're using and what system are we gonna utilize, because
Right.
there's a lot of stuff when it comes to
To
that.
like be a leader. That's what's up, bro.
Yeah. There's a lot of qualities that needs to be filled
yeah.
for that.
And back to what we talked before, you know, it's about like back to like smart people and stuff like that. It's like today's education system is like, I mean, look at Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
If you think about it, he dropped out of Harvard, but it's not really because I wouldn't say he was
Yeah.
like lazy.
Yeah.
It was because he had a vision.
Mhm.
What do you guys think, though?
Man
Yeah,
played
that's good.
chess while others were playing checkers.
Bruh.
What do you think?
Yeah, he was playing everyone's minds.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. And I feel like a lot of people use that as an excuse to drop out of university.
Exactly.
People use that as an excuse, but like, hold on. Are you gonna build the next Facebook?
Yeah, exactly.
That was so cringe.
I'm pretty hungry.
That's true. That's
I'm
true.
starving.
Hey, now that
Yeah,
you
makes
mentioned
you
KFC,
hungry.
Hey, I'm starving, bro.
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm
ever since we
hungry.
talked about pizza and KFC,
Yeah, that's true.
let's
How
do
long have we been
mukbang.
recording
for
for?
like an hour and
Mukbang.
30.
Hour 30?
Yeah, I
Should we
counted
check?
it.
Does it say there?
No, it doesn't say, bro.
No, I counted it.
Oh,
Oh, yeah?
You
I
can't
don't
even.
know.
It's already 2 p.m. though.
Yeah, I don't even know.
2:13. Yeah, we started at 1.
Yeah. But I just want to...
It should have been an hour podcast.
An hour 30.
Alright, keep it. What were you saying?
I was just like, I just to close it off, like to
Mm-hmm.
finish it. I feel like the most important thing though is just making sure that do whatever like you have, whatever drives you and whatever
Mm-hmm.
you're interested in. But I think the most important too is whatever God has in plan for you.
Amen.
Yep.
Because sometimes you can have a really big goal. You can have a really big goal, but at the end of the day, is that something that God wants for you, or is that something that
Bro.
yeah? You know?
Y eso es que ni hablamos de la Biblia hoy.
No, I know.
For real,
Exactly.
bro. I was gonna say, back to be prepared when your life can change. Mira, you can study everything, pero ponga todo en las manos del Señor, porque your life can change like that.
Yeah,
bro.
I can. Yeah,
Look at el Apóstol Pablo. Like, he had a full-time career, and his career was a martyr.
you're right.
That was what?
Yeah.
Martyr, to kill Christians. That was his career. He was a leader of ISIS, pretty much.
There is no way.
Yeah.
You didn't know that, bro?
No.
So, el
Welcome
Apóstol...
to the future.
Wait, tell me about
Somebody's
this.
been
real
living on the
quick.
rock.
No, low key, yeah.
El Apóstol Pablo, before he became apostle, and like literally the most expert architect de la iglesia, the Bible says that, he literally wrote las epístolas, right? Romans, Corinthians, he wrote all that. But he dedicated full time to kill Christians.
Yeah.
He was an assassin. He was like the leader.
Yeah.
If you want to look at it today's terms, like the leader of ISIS, but like way worse para los cristianos.
Yeah.
Y el Señor le reveló and changed his life like that. But also career-wise, Luke, he was a doctor. Luke was a full-time doctor.
Yeah.
Pero he dedicated ahora to spreading the evangelio.
Yeah.
Luke was a full-time doctor. Matthew, he was a tax collector. That was his trade. That was his career.
Yeah.
Jesus was he was a carpenter. That was his career.
Wow. At what age?
I mean, bueno, he started ministry around 30, and I think he passed away around like 31.
Wait, in
So
serio?
that was his life career.
Wait, Jesus before like wait, okay. I am a bit like rusty when it comes to the story.
You're good, bro.
But so like let's say like when he was 20, does the Bible say anything about his like previous life? I
The
forgot.
Bible. Here's the thing, and that's crazy, bro, because the Bible doesn't really say much about his private, like his hobbies or anything
Yeah.
like that. You know, and there's people that argue. If you know how people are like legalistas on the Bible,
Yeah.
they're like, okay, pues. The Bible does it. The Bible says to do this. Okay, so the Bible never says Jesus did poo poo. So that means it's bad to do poo poo.
Yeah.
There's people like that.
There's people like that?
Yes.
Wow.
And so that's the thing. It doesn't write about his private life. Y más que todo.
Wait, bro. I'm just gonna clap real quick.
Yeah, bro, you're good.
There we go.
And so it doesn't really say much about his private life. You have to sometimes just read in between the lines, and then you'll connect dots. Yeah, bro.
This is not tremendo.
Did you know that Jesus was a carpenter?
I have heard of that, but
with-
I can't correlate that with the age gap of
I know, right?
when he died on a cross.
I'm pretty sure, I guess, during his life. The Bible, I think, only mentioned Jesus as a child. Like this one interaction.
Yeah.
Remember where it's like Maria and Joseph. Is that what's his name? Joseph, right?
Yeah.
Joseph, they're like, Jesus, mijo, ¿dónde estás, mijo? Ah, que te hemos estado buscando. Y lo encontraron en el templo. They found him in a temple. And Jesus was like, my mommy and my daddy is in the reino.
Yeah.
What did he say? Something like that.
I think something about my dad, no?
Yeah, my father is in heaven.
Yeah. And I'm doing like his works.
Yeah.
Like I came here to pretty much do what like he
Yeah.
wants.
So that was
His
Jesus
works,
when he
yeah.
was like 12
Yeah.
or like young. I don't know
Yeah.
how old he was.
Yeah, he was young. He said that he wanted to. He came to do his dad's work or his, like whatever.
And here's the deal.
his father.
It doesn't really go in depth
Yeah.
into his personal human life.
Yeah.
But más que todo, we know that que él nunca pecó.
Right.
Jesus never sinned. And so everything Jesus did was right y agradó al Padre. And that's deep.
Yeah. Exactly.
He would, the Bible also mentions that he would also always apartarse to pray in the mountains all night long. He would fast for 40 days.
Yeah.
So now we know what Jesus would do. Like, what was his,
exactly.
And
what
we
he was
all
about.
and we all think that these people in the world were like the most were the most perseverant, like the KFC guy,
Yeah.
and like other surgeons and all that. But in
Yeah.
reality,
If you think
that's
about it,
the man.
Jesus es lo
Exactly.
máximo, because not only on like perseverant in like what you can do, but más que todo self-discipline, like es
Yeah.
lo que tenía Cristo.
Exactly.
Pero es tremendo, man, porque Jesus had a mission. He had a, you can say that he had a vision. His mission
Yeah.
was to bring back the bridge
Yeah.
between
Father
God and
us.
humanity.
Yeah.
And so that's what he came here for.
Yeah.
He knew that, and he lo cumplió.
Exactly.
Tuvo una misión y lo cumplió, bro.
But imagine, bro, he had to pay a price.
Yes, sir.
He paid the price.
He
pretty
paid the
much
price, bro.
for us.
Yeah, and so that mission was to pay the price. But fíjate de que there was one moment where Jesus literally didn't want to pay the price. And when he was praying in Gethsemane,
Yeah.
he was praying so much that his tears were like drops of blood, decía la
Blood,
Biblia.
yeah.
And even told Father, he said, Father, please let this cup pass for me. Please, if it's your, let this pass for me. He didn't want to do it. He didn't want to do it.
Exactly.
He didn't want to subirse al cruz. They got too crazy at
Yeah.
that point.
Yeah.
But he said, but let not my will be done, let your will be done.
Exactly.
So it's the Cristo, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
And I feel like we can take Jesus' example and in our
To
personal
persevere
life.
in everything.
Persevere, even no matter how scary it gets, to the point in where even he was like crying blood. Imagine to get to that level, you have to be scared,
Bro.
So it's okay to feel scared. It's okay to feel fear for your dreams and fear because they're too big. But you have to just like leave it in God's hands.
Just like Jesus said, que no se haga mi voluntad, sino que se haga la
His
tuya.
will. Yeah.
Because honestly, remember, life is more than life, our 100 years here on earth.
Exactly.
It's eternity.
Yeah.
So
eternity.
whatever we do here, just like Felipe Bunster said,
Yeah.
whatever you do here is going to determine where you do in your eternity.
Exactly. Yeah. So I always look at it like this, cause a lot of people tell me like, oh, they're telling me like, oh, life is short, like life is enjoy it, like why, like what I'm like, we're just here for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But I always picture it like this: imagine God sitting in His throne, right? And imagine I'm here, right? And say another hypothetical person is right here.
yeah,
Imagine we show up, but have you seen those soldiers that are like all geared up?
yeah.
They have a gun here, a backpack.
Uh-huh.
They're all geared up.
Hmm.
And you know those soldiers, imagine a soldier with just a plain t-shirt, a pants, and just a little gun. It's something like that. And then God is like, okay, show me what you did. And it's kind of like I just present, okay, I did this, I did that. Imagine I go to God and I be like, I was the best in this, I was the best in that, I did this, I did that.
I was the top sniper in my class.
Exactly, or I
Hey,
presented it
imagine
to
that.
them.
I've always wanted to pursue that for a minute.
Yeah.
I want to become like
Dude,
a special op.
Yeah.
If I was going to be honest, if I was to join the military, I think I'll be a sniper, bro.
Oh, for real?
What do you think?
Yeah, me too. I wanted one.
The sniper goes hard.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, like
I mean, the Bible
you just
says it like
present
that.
it to him.
Remember?
Meanwhile, the other person has nothing to present because they never did anything.
Yeah, bro. Pero,
Yeah.
yeah. So,
Yeah.
Sounds
Yeah,
good.
but yeah, just to close it off, that was what
I forgot we're recording.
yeah, no, but just to close it off, that's what I wanted to like say. Like, no matter how hard things can get, just persevere and just put it on God's hands. And you know, it may sound easier
Said and done.
it's said and done, but
Anything
that's
is
how it
possible.
is. Anything is possible, but you have to put in the work.
Con la ayuda del
And-
Espíritu Santo.
Yeah, and you just put it in God's hands and pray about it if that's what God wants in for your life.
Glory to God, bro.
But yeah, so I think we're gonna end the podcast right here, and I hope that you guys really enjoy this podcast and you guys took something out of it.
Yeah.
Like I said, I like our goal is not just to be entertaining, but also to like talk meaningful things and talk things that might inspire you or
Yeah.
push you to be better. You know.
Exactly. If you guys did like this video, make sure you like and subscribe.
No, but yeah, like thank you for having Abevlogs here in the room,
Abevlogs, bro. Already
Mr.
know.
Kevin's. So this is our first podcast, and I hope you guys enjoy. Hit that like button, subscribe to this channel, and leave us in the comments anything you
Yes,
guys want to
sir.
leave. Also share it with your friends and family. We'll catch you guys on the next podcast. Peace.
Peace.
Food time.
That was good. That was good.
Food time, bro.
Let's get it. I'm hungry, bro.
My thermal grade just came out.
Yes.
Ended off with a B, dude. It was.